Familiar Wilson's Media. Relationships are the story.
You are made of meat, my friend, all the way down.
The following podcast uses words like and also. If you're not into any of that shit, then now's your chance.
3, 2, 1.
Run.
Super familiar with Wilson. Get it!
Welcome to Super Familiar with the Wilsons. I'm Amanda.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Gavin.
That's Gavin. Hi, Gavin.
And we are the podcast about marriage 2.0 with kids.
And all the side quests, which involves Gavin.
Gavin
is a side quest.
We are absolutely not having a side quest with Gavin. I don't roll that direction.
I meant making friends through podcasting is one of the side quests.
But friends or quote friends?
I mean, whatever you guys do in your own time when you go over there without me, it's all your business, not mine.
Yes, what happens in London stays in London. Just ask Boris Johnson. Friends, if you've not heard us have Gavin on before, he's practically an honorary Wilson. He is one half of the Be There with Belson podcast, and we have him on to opine about all things British and football, which is soccer, weirdly, and just other things as well. Gavin, welcome. Now, straight on the off, I have a question for you. You are a nurse practitioner, correct?
I am, yes.
All right, so Amanda has this headache.
Yeah, Josh's big idea today is to have you diagnose me.
That's going to be tough from here, but okay.
Here's the thing is I already know what it is, so it's fine.
Well, there you go.
So it's more game time for you now.
I'm curious if you can diagnose her. But first of all, are you on our insurance? Got to know that first.
I would say I'm probably not, no.
It's really out of network, like way, way out of network.
So the out-of-pocket would be pretty tremendous?
Yes.
All right, well, fuck that then. Never mind. Do you get people asking you a lot to diagnose them, by the way?
At work, yeah, sure. That's pretty much what they do.
That's kind of why you're there.
No, or do you not tell people what you do for fear that they're going to have you want to look at their rash?
I don't mind people asking. A lot of my answers will be, maybe you should see your doctor about that.
Yeah.
And then it'll be, what do you think it is? And I'll say, there's several things it could be.
Now, I don't think that I want random people just showing you their rashes. I don't like that.
I think he might want it. That's better than Tinder.
Those things are typically contagious.
You talking about the people on Tinder?
Yeah, I don't get a lot of people randomly showing me rashes, but they will tell me about things.
That would be an amazing new social dating app. Just you have the person's profile and it's just a picture of like some sort of rash that they have.
Did you see how much he entertains himself?
Okay, thank you for yes-anding.
No, listen, you say yes and a lot, but I don't think you actually mean what you think you mean. You just want me to agree with you and then be like, yes, that is the best thing you have ever said. Why would you want to hook up with a rash?
I mean, you don't hook up with the rash per se, but if it's a small rash and the rest of
How you don't know if all you see is just a thumbnail of the rash.
Gavin would be able to tell, though. He's an expert.
Gavin, please don't attend this website or dating app that Josh is concocting.
I'm going to say I don't want to invest in this website.
No.
I don't think it's got legs.
Of course it has legs. Now, the legs are probably covered with pustules, but...
No. Shark Tank and Lion's Den have cut you down.
So Gavin, as you might be able to tell folks, if this is your first time hearing him, because it's been a while since you've been on, he is from a foreign country. And how is life in the UK right now? And is it as thrilling as life in the United States?
I don't know, because I don't live in the United States. It's not great. There is way too much division. I think it's fairly similar in that way. There's a lot of anger about people who are getting angry about things they shouldn't get angry about. I get frustrated with people, and then I spend a day on, I'm still going to say Twitter, shouting at racists, and then don't feel much better about myself, but every now and then I have to let it out.
I think worldwide, globally, everyone's on edge right now, right? We can all
No.
agree with everyone is about a half a step away of committing some sort of crime against another person.
Or just like crawling under their bed and never coming back out again. You either like, I feel like you either go angry or sad. And so it just depends on which way you go. But yeah.
Did you listen to last week's program, Gavin? Because I actually saw me a real life cowboy in the bookstore. Did you hear this story?
Oh, yes, with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
No.
So you don't have that.
No. There's less, definitely less chance of me bumping into someone with a gun.
In the bookstore.
In general.
Yeah, I know.
What's the thinking there? Why do you need a gun to buy a book? Unless it's a book about the gun and you need to
You need to hold the gun, reference the gun to make sure you're getting the right model. Yeah. It's all about control and dominance and feeling like I want to do this so I can. It's crazy. And we just have, well, I mean, do you have a megalomaniac ruler over there? Because we do. And even though we don't have a monarchy, he thinks we do.
Yeah, no, we don't. We have an inept prime minister and a man who wants to be prime minister who is a horrendous human being. So, yeah.
Is that Farage then?
That is Farage, yep. But we do have hope now in the form of the Green Party leader, Zach Polansky, who is a gay Jewish man.
Nice.
Who is now the new leader of the Green Party, who is really great because he speaks like a human. Rather than all the sound bites and stuff, you ask him a question, he will give you an answer. And he is currently the most popular political leader in the under 50s. So there is hope at the moment, and he is our hope.
So let me ask you a question. Day-to-day living, do you think that England in general is more civil than the United States?
I think generally, bizarrely, maybe, because it's not the way that it's portrayed. If you go to a very working class area, generally people are nicer and more tolerant. But it's always portrayed like it's those are the people that are getting angry about the immigrants and stuff like that. But these are people that have grown up and lived among immigrant communities for decades and there's never been any problem.
So you said you were yelling at racists on Twitter or whatever the hell it's called these days, X or Z or whatever. What's the latest thing that the right-wing racists are on about that you have to yell at them for?
Oh, no, it's about what right-wing racists get angry about at certain times of the year, and it's currently Christmas.
Oh, okay. They're mad about Christmas?
Why are they angry at Christmas? It's like their holiday, isn't it?
Well, no. They are angry because Christmas, the word Christmas isn't used enough. It says winter tree or something. Like,
we went through this here.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago or something for us.
Oh, it's every year. Every year we go round and round because people are morons. I don't know.
My mom had a full-on boycott of Target, which was very hard for me in my 20s when this happened, because they said happy holidays and stopped saying Merry Christmas, and because they stopped letting the Salvation Army ring the bell outside. And now Salvation Army, they do good for people, but they're also very homophobic. So that's a thing. But she used to ring the bell, like it was a thing that she used to do when she retired, and it was very important to her. Target stopped doing it because it was becoming like quite aggressive to people who weren't like giving money. So they made a giant donation to the Salvation Army and stopped the ringing, and she was not here for it, did not want to hear it. So yeah, we get that over here too.
I wouldn't back them in a fight, the Salvation Army. I think any army takes them.
Fair. It's true. They'll come with their little bells.
Listen, those bells will annoy you to death. So now a story about barbecue sauce.
Is that what we're talking about next?
Well, yeah, we're going to seamlessly flow into this news story here.
Well, you brought it. You listen. You want?
Jesus.
Oh God, I don't want to. I just saw that man's mugshot, and I don't want to know this story.
I don't think there's such thing as a good mugshot. We're not at our
Oh,
best.
whoa! There are good mugshots.
Sorry.
There's whole accounts about hot mugshots.
Oh,
Is this a dating app you're on?
It's not, but I mean, there's some where you look at them and you go, I could change them.
Oh, Gavin, now we know what you do with your time. But look at this gentleman right here.
Okay, yeah.
Can you change him?
I mean, no, probably
Do
not.
you
Well,
want to? Is the
I
question.
don't. That's it. I don't want to.
Right.
That is betraying your oath. Okay, so this is from a local newspaper here. Gainesville man arrested for breaking into home and spraying barbecue sauce on the walls and furniture before house caught on fire.
Why?
That is a headline. That is a headline, boy. You've got condiments and houses catching on the fire.
Were the condiments flammable?
Oh, I would suppose so. The fire didn't go out.
Okay, see, mental health resources. This is what we're talking about. We're not available to this gentleman.
So the first sentence is that this gentleman, age 20 of Gainesville, was arrested yesterday morning after allegedly breaking into a house and spraying barbecue sauce on the walls and furniture before the house caught fire. Arson charges may be filed. You think. Now, I really want to talk about several things with this article, but I think what I want to talk about the most is the degradation of journalism in the world.
You cannot hold the Gainesville Sun up
This
as
is not
the pillar
the Gainesville. No, this is
because
not the
that's gotten really bad.
This is not
too.
the Gainesville Sun. It's a smaller one. They spend way too much time, paragraphs, talking about how the local equivalent of CSI tried to determine what the condiments were.
Just lick it.
Apparently,
Just
that
lick
was
it.
the important thing.
I mean, the thing that I took from that, seeing as you did show me his mugshot, was it said local man 20.
Yes.
20?
Yes.
Gentleman is 20.
Yes.
He's had a hard life.
I was going to say he's already had a hard life. And when they say arson charges may be filed, are we saying it might have been coincidental? It might have been correlational, but not causational?
Well,
like just there was a fire and barbecue sauce?
His initial story was that the house was on fire and he broke into it to put it out.
With barbecue sauce.
That's not what it says. I think that he is claiming that the barbecue sauce just happened to be there. Like, I don't know what these people do in their spare time. I was just trying to help them out by putting out their fire. But like I said, paragraphs and how they were tried to determine what condiments they were.
Maybe that's their kink.
This
Maybe
guy,
they're sponsored.
Oh, that is amazing. There you go. What if that's the new thing? Like you do a crime and you get that sponsored. I mean, everything else is sponsored. Your Instagram feed can be sponsored. What if this is the first criminal influencer? So there you go. I think that would probably beat any news story that you have coming out of Slough this week.
I've just gone to the local newspaper, and one of the stories is 2 Wetherspoon pubs in Berkshire win award for their toilets. So there you go. There's also
Sorry. No.
Yep.
No.
You
What
wanna know-
kind of like best toilets are we saying? Like
It's got to be. Well, it's an award. I doubt it's for the worst toilets.
I mean, they
don't
have
know.
those Darwin Awards for
and
people who...
they have the Razzie Awards for films that suck.
So they were recognised in the 2025 Loo of the Year Awards. Criteria include decor, maintenance, cleanliness, accessibility, hand washing and drying equipment, and overall management. That's a UK-based award, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so let me tell you who's not winning that award, because I took Winthrop to a KFC and somewhere in London. I think we might have been near Soho. I'm not sure where we were, because Muffy was in a store and all of a sudden Winthrop was like, I have to go. And in the UK, you got to patronize a place to be able to use the bathroom. Not very many public toilets available, right? So I ran into the KFC across the street because it was going to be emergent very soon. Bought, I don't know, like popcorn chicken or something, got the code to go upstairs. It was the most disgusting place that I have ever been in. Had to put him in a stall because he was at the time, I don't know, he was like 6 or something, and the door didn't lock. So he's in there trying to use the bathroom. This woman comes in, opens the door on him. He's sitting there and she screams and yells, "It's like a horror film," and runs out. I mean, the whole thing was just traumatic for all of us. but it was gross. It was really bad. Does that track with KFC? You don't go. You're a vegan. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Kind of central London sort of places, they might have the codes for the doors and stuff like that. If you get outside of there, places just tend to not have the codes, so you can just use them.
What this is what I don't understand about how humans are stupid. Don't you dare charge for going to the bathroom in a place, but make public urination or defecation illegal. Because if you got to go, you got to go, right? Mm-hmm. So basically you're saying you are in however many square miles of London, let's say, or any big city where it's very difficult to find a bathroom. You got a kid. What are you going to do if, like, you left your wallet somewhere, your wallet gets stolen? You know, I'm not even putting it in, like, the dire terms of being homeless. Like, something happened and you don't have your money, right? But you really got to go, or your kid's got to go. What's your choice?
I don't know.
Terrible. Welcome to our comedy podcast, folks.
Yeah, I was going to say, really brought the seriousness today, haven't we?
All right, so somebody won, the pubs won Best Lou. What was the other? You started to say something about another article.
The actual top story was Slough man 48 arrested after retail car park flashing reported. So that's your top story. He was 48, so
no,
it wasn't Dan. Okay. And he was this is between 2 and 2:30 on a Thursday.
PM?
Yeah.
Here's something else that I learned about London recently. Gavin, are you familiar with the Velodrome?
The Velodrome.
The Olympic Velodrome.
Oh, in Stratford.
Is that East London?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a giant Pringles potato chip shaped building that was built for the Olympics, for, I believe, cycling, I think is what the Velodrome is. Does that sound right, Gavin?
That's right. Yeah, the cycling was there. Yeah.
So this is what I found out about it. This is the headline. Building farts when fireworks are set off near it. So that beats the barbecue sauce story.
I have questions. No,
so apparently, they set off fireworks near it, and people are like, why? They're hearing the farts. The farts are coming out of the building. And it's an unusually shaped building. Like I said, it's shaped like a Pringle. The ductwork is such in that unusually shaped building that whenever there's a loud noise, it echoes through there and creates farting sounds. Now, I need to know if that's a bug or a feature, because I contend that would be just a cool-ass thing that they built in.
I mean, I think 12-year-old boys everywhere find it funny, but I don't know about the rest of us.
I think that might be quite a problem, though, because it's in the Olympic Park. So that's there. They had the Copper Box where they had the boxing, stuff like that. They've got the Olympic Stadium where they had the athletics, which is now West Ham United's football ground. They had a swimming place. It was all in one place.
Yeah.
But they now hold concerts and stuff at the Olympic Park. So there's probably quite a lot of pyrotechnics going off.
Yeah.
I think that might be appropriate for some bands. Always book U2 in that stadium.
But I would feel as a performer like I need to be like, that's the building. Like I would need to make sure people knew it wasn't me. It's the building. It's not me.
Rod Stewart up there, folks.
Whenever I think of Rod Stewart, I think of one thing, and this is quite niche, but it's worth looking up. So they got Rod Stewart to do the Scottish Cup draw, and he is clearly drunk when he's doing it. So if you Google Rod Stewart Scottish Cup draw, it's a couple of minutes of a man behaving ridiculously in what is supposed to be quite a serious occasion.
Okay, I will look that up.
That's Gavin's recommendation.
Josh made me watch 30 minutes the other day about people running down a hill to find some cheese. So
they weren't trying to find the cheese.
They try and catch the cheese.
Trying to catch the cheese.
But it was like it was made like an actual documentary. It was some show on Netflix that's like...
It's a show called We Are the Champions that follows unusual sporting events around the world. And this week's thing was dog dancing, Gavin, if you want to check that out.
Oh, I might be interested in dog dancing.
But the first one was a 30-minute doc about the cheese rolling down. Is it Gloucester? Where is it?
Gloucester.
Gloucester. Got it.
Yeah, it's famous. People get hurt all the time.
Oh, yeah, of course they do. It's amazing.
Nobody actually ever catches the cheese.
No,
but
it's like the first one down wins, though, right?
Yeah.
Are they all drunk when they do it? Does that help not.
I don't think they are, but it would make sense that you could be a little more relaxed, so you might damage yourself less.
Less, yes.
But your running wouldn't be so good. So it's
this is the problem. This is why your fingers messed up. You weren't drunk while you.
I wasn't drunk enough. Yeah,
you weren't drunk enough when you were tending goal. All right, so Rod Stewart Scottish Cup. We'll add that to our viewing list.
All right, so we now have an edition of Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
So this is where I read a story off the Am I the Asshole Reddit, and you all tell me what you think. Am I the asshole for not making my daughter-in-law coffee and telling her I'm not a barista? My son and daughter-in-law, and then she says Emily, she name-checked Emily because she's bitter, but not her son's name, interestingly, are staying in our home probably for the next month due to water damage in their home. They've only been here less than a week, and I'm having an issue. I work nights, I come back home at 6:30 and then go to bed. My husband is usually up, so I make him a coffee or breakfast before I turn in.
Why is he not making his own stuff?
Because it's 6 a.m. Because she's a nice person.
Which is not to Emily.
No, well, but there's... hang on. Wait a second. I asked my son and Emily if they would also like coffee or breakfast before they go to work. They say no to food, but they said yes to coffee. That was easy, and I made 2 extra cups. I asked them to tell me how they wanted their coffee. I thought they would just tell me use this cream, or they had a preference on blend. Au contraire, mon frère. Emily texted me last night and said she left instructions for the coffee. This morning, I come home to a very detailed list of instructions how to make a complex coffee. It was like a Starbucks drink. She wanted foamed milk on top, different syrups, a specific coffee bean, ground fresh, and a different brewing method. We have a drip coffee machine. Most of the stuff was on the counter. I decided I wasn't doing that and just made the normal coffee. She was not happy, and we got into an argument before she went to work. I basically told her I'm not a Starbucks barista and I'm not going to do all that. She told me I shouldn't have offered it in the first place if I wouldn't make the coffee to her liking.
Okay.
I have been getting texts from my son about not being hospitable, so I'm having trouble sleeping at the moment.
All right, Emily's being a little bit of a diva, though. Like
A little bit?
Emily,
Right.
go to Starbucks and get your special drink. The woman, she's not going to do a pour over or whatever. Pour overs take forever. If you're coming home off a shift and you need to go to sleep, you don't have patience for pour overs. No, Emily's wrong.
But the wrinkle here is that the mother-in-law asked them how they wanted it. Emily went out and purchased all of the things that are needed to make it the way she wanted it. Gavin, instantly, what do you think?
I think if Emily wants it that way, she can make it that way. It's unreasonable. If someone's offering to make you coffee, then sure, that's nice. But they're literally just offering to make you a straightforward coffee. They're not. Also, this woman, I'm assuming, is not trained.
She's not a trained barista.
No, so she's not going to make it the way she wants anyway. No, Emily needs to grow up. There you go.
Can we talk a little bit about the focus of my thing in this story? And that's the son backing up the wife instead of the mother. Big time fail. This relationship is not going places. It ain't gonna last.
Okay, well, speaking as somebody who marriage 1.0, that son backed up the mother instead of the daughter-in-law all of the time, and that caused a big issue. So I can see how I think he needs to be like, listen, Emily, you need to calm down. You make your coffee or I'll make your coffee. But then like to the mom being like, yep, no, she was wrong, but thank you. But like, the wife needs to feel a little supported too, even though she's being the asshole. So I don't know that I think that you're saying that marriage is going to be over if he's backing up the wife and not the mom, because if you go the other way, that marriage is going to be over too.
No, I'm saying that the daughter-in-law is clearly being unreasonable. So it's time for him to step up and say, look, you gotta change your ways.
I think that the risk is that the marriage continues, but the relationship with the mother is the thing that fails. Yes. And then you end up with just those, that they end up isolating themselves from the rest of the family over coffee, which is just stupid.
I mean, if you're going to isolate yourself from your family, it might as well be over racism or something.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good. Well, in case the mother is listening right now, which there's a good chance that she is, what advice would we give her?
I would say, advice. I just don't make her any coffee. Just it's fine.
Well, I would say, listen, if you're going to offer something, you need to be very specific. So when you say, how do you take your coffee? What you really need to say is, I'm happy to make you coffee. There's cream and sugar. There's cream in the fridge. There's sugar on the counter. I'm making you coffee. You do what you want with it. Like, why did she need to say, how do you take your coffee? Just go ahead and make your own coffee. Right?
Right, but I would suggest that the mother say, look, I really don't want to screw this up. I don't want to make it badly. That's why, or no.
No, because then Emily will teach her.
No, I've got it. Oh, Jesus, why didn't I think about that? She does it once, makes it so vile that Emily never asks her again. The worst thing that could happen at that point is Emily maybe asks for a refund on her materials, but you give her this just utterly disgusting, vile, like green steam coming out, this shambolic drink, and Emily will never ask again, and likely apologize for having her make it.
I'm not so sure Emily's ready to apologize for anything, but okay.
No, I've solved it. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It does remind me that I will have to send you. Was that from Reddit?
Yes.
I'll have to send you a story which became quite viral and is just insane, but you probably don't want to talk about it on here.
Oh, well, you can't do that. What have you just done there?
Well, okay, so it's I'll briefly summarize because it's quite long. A woman whose husband asked, so they've got a couple of kids, asked to speak to her, saying that he's going away with the boys on a gaycation. And it's a thing that all men are drawn to, and that this is a common thing for all straight men. It doesn't mean he's gay if they do gay things. It is not cheating on her at all because it's with a man. It's a whole long read, but it also turns out it involves her sister-in-law as well. Like there's a thing with her husband. They go to the third one. They ask that husband, and he's like, "What the hell are you all talking about?" Apparently, they did try and encourage him to come to a men's only away thing, and he said, "No, that doesn't sound like it's for me." He didn't understand what they were getting at, and it's quite heavily involves fetish stuff as well. So it's a whole thing, but basically,
he didn't understand what they were getting at. Does that mean that he would be interested if he understood it?
Oh no, he's out. He's not interested at all.
He's not out. He's not actually
out. Is what we're saying.
Well, maybe he's out as straight. Like he is straight.
Yes, he is straight, and he has no interest on going on this little trip that apparently all men are drawn to.
When is your vacation happening? I just need to know so I can schedule it. Wait, is that what happened when you went to England?
Oh, yeah. Is that why?
In the room with all of the men?
Really awkward way for you to bring this up. Well, let's ask Refined Gay Jeff what he thinks about this whole idea of because I know he goes on gaycations, but it's definitely, it's different than all that.
All of the men are openly gay and willing participants. Here's the thing. I feel like society tries to put people in very binary situations, right? You're gay or you're straight, you're male or you're female, whatever. And I think there's probably quite the continuum along the way, right? And I don't know that I think those are all societal constructs. I think there are people who land squarely in, I am not attracted to, men or women or non-binary or whatever. Like there are people who land very squarely, and then there are people maybe who don't. But if you want to explore that side of yourself, I don't think the way to talk to your wife about this is, I'm going to go on gaycation, I'll be back. Like it's a thing that you got to like talk about in therapy. like this is a thing. So
this is the thing about it as well. So she then says, well, if you're away for that week, can I'll see other men then? And he gets very upset and starts crying and saying, I can't believe you'll cheat on me like that. So that's an issue as well.
That's a problem.
Oh, so do you have an opinion on gaycations? Give us an email, familiarwilsons@gmail.com. I have a question for you. I want you to tell me the difference between a chap, a bloke, a lad, and a geezer.
Okay.
Because you and I had this conversation too. And I know what a lad is. A lad is like a bro.
They go on gaycation.
No.
They might do.
That's a different kind of lad. But I think that's the one I have nailed. Is that no pun intended? Is that is that a lad is like your bro, like your frat bro, even if they're older. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, no, that's fair enough. They are younger.
Okay. So that's lad. But how about chap, bloke, and geezer? How can I properly affix those to different people that I know?
Okay, so let's go. Geezer is probably, I mean, it's not used that often, but they would be, trying to think of a way of saying it without using other kind of similar things. Like I'd be like a little bit of a wide boy, but that doesn't really help.
A wide boy. Write that down. Wide.
They'd be quite a manly man.
Oh, that's interesting. But here in the U.S., geezer means like an old man, like an old grumpy man.
Yeah. I mean, you could, if you put old in front of it, you could probably use that. But maybe in the kind of football hooligan and kind of area, they might be doing slightly dodgy things on the edges of criminality.
Jamie Tartt's dad is what I'm getting out of this.
Okay, yeah. He doesn't get that reference.
No, it's a Ted Lasso reference. But, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But he's like the dad of the football guy who like comes into the locker room and berates his son after a really bad match and like will beat people up in the stands and be drunk and kind of.
Yeah. That sounds fairly. Yeah.
So would a geezer be an old lad?
Yeah, a good way of I guess so.
Very good. So we got two on the spectrum of toxic masculinity there. All right, so bloke and chap.
Now bloke, I mean I might use bloke for any man, to be honest.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing. You'd be like, he's a good bloke. He's a nice bloke.
Or like we would use guy. Like, he's a nice guy. He's a good
dude.
Guy.
And then chap was the last one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Chap is a little more, is a little posher.
Okay. Very good.
It's quite upper class and old fashioned.
Okay.
So it's not one that you would use necessarily. Well, I wouldn't use.
Like, sir.
No, it's more like, whereas I might say, I was with some mates or something like that, they would say, I saw the chaps.
Okay.
It's that sort of thing.
Okay, so just upper class.
Yeah.
It feels like what's his name's dad? Did they do the show together? That Whitehall?
Jack Whitehall and his dad?
Like
yeah,
Jack
I mean his dad would say chap.
Yeah. That's what that feels like. I have to orient it in the the media we get out of the UK.
Diabetes.
No one likes to be told what to do.
Gavin, do you have any recommendations for us?
Do you want a music one? It's quite a new artist. I don't know. I'm going to go and see him in January. It's a guy called Ben Kidson. I'm not sure what you'll make of it.
Can you spell it?
Ben, B-E-N.
Jackass.
Kidson, K-I-D-S-O-N.
Okay, very good.
Quite certainly new to me, and I don't think his album's not out yet. But there's a few songs, and I really like them. He's quite talky in his singing, I guess, is the way. It's not quite rap. It's not quite singing. It's just speech in a way, I guess. But he talks about. There's one about. It's called Back on the Apps, which is about going back on dating apps after a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good.
And some of the lines I just think are very clever. He's got a couple more that have come out, and I thought, you know what? I saw he was playing, and so I'm going to go and see him in January.
Very nice. Very
I
good.
played the song to Dan. I don't think he liked it. So that's a recommendation in itself.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I have looked him up for Josh to look at after this. I don't have a recommendation, but I have a follow-up from last week's recommendation.
Go ahead.
When I recommended the Champagne Problems Netflix Christmas movie.
Yes.
I got a text last night at 8:30 from Refine Gay Jeff saying, I'm about to start Champagne Problems. And then immediately when it was over, I got, oh my God, I loved it so much with all capital letters. So I'm just saying I make really good sappy Christmas movie recommendations. So if you didn't go watch it, you might as well watch it now. It has the Refine Gay Jeff approval.
I think Refined Gay Jeff should have his own podcast, but that's just me. All right. Well, thank you all for those recommendations. I will check out Ben Kidson. I will not check out Champagne, whatever the fuck you talked about. So
You slept through it last time, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Thank you. All right. So Amanda and Gavin, that's all there is. There is no more. What did you think of that absolute cabbage of a podcast record?
I enjoy just chatting with Gavin. I don't really know what you need to make out of it.
Oh, you want my opinion?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Now you say nice things back to me.
Yeah, no, I always enjoy talking to you too. And it had been a while. And you didn't quiz me about my love life, which is different.
Oh,
It's
did
fine.
you want me to?
Like I said to Josh, you can ask me anything. I don't mind. But he's already said that's all there is.
No,
So-
well, you'll have to come back for more.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again.
I do think that it's going to be tricky for you, Josh, because of some technical issues. Putting it together might be...
The edit, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how much comedy there was in your comedy podcast this week.
Why would they be any different than every other week? Let's just be happy that that the people who listen decide to keep listening. That's all I have to say about that. All right, so we got the list of people without whom we would not be able to produce this podcast, which that's a lie. We'd still be able to do it.
It's a lie when you say that.
It just wouldn't be so much fun. But I genuinely want to thank Antonio and Matt and Danny Buckets and Chicken Tom. Chicken Tom was supposed to come on this week, but I forgot. So 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 I forgot. All right, so we're back, and for those of you listening, I want to give you a little insight. I have this platform called Riverside that I record video podcasts with, and I've done it for like a year, and no problem, right? But now I'm having many problems with it.
Is it me or is it Gavin? Which one of us is it?
No, neither. It's the platform itself, because when I record my podcast with John Spence... Notes for an Awesome Life with John Spence, which, Gavin, you need to be listening to that because it'll sort you right out. Have you heard it? Have you listened?
Can you put them in on
Absolutely.
No, I'll be honest with you, no.
There you go. Right.
That's
So put
rather
them in on
honest.
spot.
I mean, I can see who's listening, so I knew the answer before I asked the
Then why
question.
ask it?
To put him on blast. Anyway, this is like a cool project that I'm doing about having a better life, and it's important to me, and I cannot use this platform to record with me and John because John is like a global whatever, right?
Yeah.
He records stuff all the time with other people, but whenever he gets on this platform, it glitches out. And I keep telling him, John, it must be your thing because I record with this all the time and I don't have problems. Now with Gavin, we're just having it's just a problem after problem.
So have you've just blamed Gavin and you've blamed John. You're not blaming
I'm blaming the platform.
this. Okay.
Are you saying that I am also a global whatever?
You are a global whatever.
I mean,
friend.
in that you're not here in this country, sure, that would apply. It's not as prestigious as maybe you would think, but there you go. So I'm not even going to edit this bit out. Like, I'm not going to hide any of this. This is, folks, again, this is Riverside. I don't think that I could recommend it. And if I didn't pay for it, which, by the way, I'm paying for this,
Oh, good.
I would get off of this shit right now. So Riverside, you done failed me. How far along in my list did we get, Gavin?
You said Chicken Tom. Chicken Tom was supposed to be on this week,
All right.
and then that was it.
And then
All right.
you forgot and invited Gavin instead.
Yeah, so now I feel bad.
Yeah, no.
Not your fault. You didn't do it.
No. Anyway, Chicken Tom, hey, how you doing, buddy? Josh Scar, Ryan Baker, Monique from Germany, Justin, Joey, Refined Gay Jeff, Mark and Rachel, and of course, Dan and Gavin. Thank you all very, very much for your ongoing support. All right, Gavin, go ahead and let people know how they can find more of you.
Oh,
it sounded.
I mean podcasting, not.
Okay, fine. I was going to say I am on the apps.
Are you really? You shouldn't have said that. Are you really on the apps?
I am, but then your listeners aren't going to find me. They'd have to set their range quite wide.
What do we have wide for the apps? What now?
Are you on the Rash apps?
No, I'm not going to be on the Rash apps, and I'm not going to support the Rash app.
Okay, so folks, do this for me. I want you to go on all the apps and search for Gavin Belson, Bel.
You can't find me that way.
Oh, are you anonymous?
No, but it won't have my surname for a start.
Okay.
But also, you can't search for individual people.
But you can search an area, right? So if I were to
search
tell
an area, yeah.
I have your address, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna dox him.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. That's the worst that's going to happen.
It might work out better for him than the apps.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a vacancy next to you. Somebody can move in if they want.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. So where can you find me? So weekly podcast with my brother Dan, who made a brief appearance but didn't actually say anything, which is useful in an audio format. Honestly. Anyway, out every Monday. Be There with Belson. You can find us through that. Although social media-wise, that is Dan as well, mainly. Basically, I'm in charge of the actual podcast, and he does the social media thing. Is the idea. So anything you see with my face put onto some small female pop star's body, that's his work.
That's also on an app.
But yeah, personally, I mean, Josh has given you my name. You can find me that way.
All right, Gavin. Well, we appreciate you, and genuinely nice to see you.
You too.
All right, folks.
Go be kind.
Bye.
Bye.
In a world where knowledge is king, two men will strive to... Oh, sorry about that. We're 100 Things We Learned from Film, the podcast that takes a different subject movie each week and tries to learn 100 things. Hence the funny title. I'm Mark.
And I'm John, and my favourite thing I've learned so far is that chickens have pea crystals. What's yours?
Quite. Do you know the mosquito in the original Jurassic Park is the only type of mosquito that doesn't actually suck blood? So in this case, no blood, no dinosaurs, no film.
So that's us, 100 Things We've Learned from Film. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts every Monday.